Welcome everybody to Nitro! It's a one day later than I promised, but to be fair, I was drunk the other night. I was not making a video yesterday, but anyway people, we are ready to go. Here we go. Here we go. Well, here comes the WCW World Heavyweight Champion. He was also the last man eliminated in the Royal Rumble match last night. Can you imagine Jericho had won the Royal Rumble? The WCW champion would have been the #1 contender for the WWF Championship. What a very interesting main event we would have had leading to that. That would have been very interesting actually if he'd won it. That might have been more interesting actually. Well, it's been a roller coaster of a couple of weeks for the Ayatollah of rock and roller. Now, I came in the Royal Rumble. You know what? I was close. I was very close. And it would have been great to put these belts together and have been your first ever undisputed champion. But I guess that wasn't to be. But I'm still the WCW champion. So let's hear it all out. I'm out here. Who's next? We know how this goes. Who's going to challenge Chris Jericho? And oh, well, I don't know about you, but that ain't fair in my opinion. It should be a WCW guy that faces Chris Jericho. As Chris Jericho with a lovely amount of light on him. I don't know what it is with this arena. There's just light beams off people. Austin's beard comes out insanely blonde. Well, Stone Cold Steve Austin, who was eliminated by Jericho and pinned by Jericho in that triple threat the week before. Whoa, 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 Chris. Now I want that championship. Sorry, Steve. Didn't I pin you in the triple threat match? It sold out last week. Go to think about it. Didn't I eliminate you in the Royal Rumble last night? What? No. Listen. You got a fluky win and a fluky elimination. Stone Cold Steve Austin is going to challenge you, Chris. You got in the way when I challenged Booker T. You stuck your nose where it didn't belong. So now you and me are going to go at it for that WCW World Heavyweight Championship. Oh... So that's it, Steve, is it? Is that the ego coming out? Is that the ego there, Steve? What is it? The fact that when you were in WCW, you were the mid-carder who they wouldn't push to the main event, just like me. And now I have done what you haven't and won the WCW Championship. Oh, listen, kid. This is very simple. I want the belt. I ain't out here for jokes. It's a challenge. And quite simply, Chris, are you going to accept the challenge? Or are you going to run away? Me and you, one-on-one. You goddamn right, Austin. Me and you, I will happily get the better of you again, Steve. I don't care. I'm a fighting champion and I will defend this against anyone and everyone that comes knocking, because Chris Jericho is the main event. Haha. Good, Chris. That's all I wanted to hear. It'll be me and you, Chris. It'll be... Whoa, 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 whoa. Ladies and gentlemen, Triple H is on the stage. Triple H, whoa, Chris, you don't make matches round here, and you don't get to decide. I'm pretty sure you said you'd defend that against anyone. Well, it just so happens we've got a pay-per-view called Super Brawl coming up, Chris. And guess what? You are going to defend that championship. You're going to defend that championship in a fatal 4-way. It'll be you and Stone Cold Steve Austin representing the World Wrestling Federation. And you're going to defend it against two WCW representatives. The first one being, he returned at the Royal Rumble last night, a former world champion in both companies, the Macho Man, Randy Savage. And the last man in that 4-way is me, the Game, Triple H. And we are bringing that back. And you're going to get a taste of it tonight, Austin and Chris, because you two are going to team up tonight in the main event against me and the Macho Man. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Stone Cold Steve Austin and Chris Jericho are going to have to team tonight, as they are just staring at each other, as Triple H has made it clear. And Stone Cold Steve Austin and Chris Jericho will be tag team partners tonight as Austin, Stone Cold Stunner to the World Champion. Stone Cold Steve Austin just dropped the World Champion as his tag team partner tonight. And Stone Cold Steve Austin. Well, Triple H is in this stage. He's laughing. A tag team match tonight. Austin and Jericho will need to coexist. And, of course, Triple H and the Macho Man Randy Savage. Two men who know Stephanie oh so well. Well, let's start things off. We've got a main event for tonight. Tag team action. Austin and Jericho are going to need to coexist. It'll be interesting to see how that one goes. As well, Mr. Perfect making his way to the ring. He was in the Royal Rumble match last night. We haven't actually seen much of him. Not since he did have that 24-hour tag title reign with Ricky Steamboat. They won the belts at Starrcade, but they lost them the next night on what we thought was going to be the last ever Nitro. And Mr. Perfect is out here. I think the team of him and Steamboat has went its way. Steamboat back to doing his backstage work as Mr. Perfect. The Royal Rumble always gives us matches like this. This is quite simply a challenge by Mr. Perfect, who was eliminated by Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Beefcake actually had not a bad Royal Rumble. I think he came in at like 5 or 6, and he actually got a good few eliminations. He came in earlier than I probably would have liked. I probably should have put Beefcake in later, although God knows what I would have done if he'd won it. That would have been a strange push. The equivalent to if Funaki had done it last year. That's just too difficult to push. Test you can get away with. Well, here we go. So, Beefcake and Mr. Perfect into the tie-up here. Beefcake, of course, former WCW, the Disciple. He got many an ass kicking before. Has bounced right out the corner there. Mr. Perfect just looking for a little bit of revenge just because of the elimination, of course. It's not the only match like that we've got tonight. The Undertaker and Lex Luger are going to meet tonight. Lex Luger, who also we hadn't seen in a month or so. He popped up back at the Rumble. He actually eliminated The Undertaker. Got a good few himself. Undertaker, of course, is still on the hunt. He wants Vampiro. Where is he? Who knows? It's Beefcake going to get himself. Snap suplex into the cover. Beefcake's out instantly. And the neck wrench, the brutal neck wrench has locked in everyone's favourite move. That is the first match. We've got a neck wrench. Still always waiting for that clean sweep. One show, 7 neck wrenches and 7 matches. That's what we always want to see. Oh, screw it. We're doing the double here. There's Beefcake with a brutal neck wrench of his own. Ah, it's perfect. Catches him on the jaw. And oh, little swinging neck breaker there. Look at these big rights by Beefcake. And good God, another brutal neck wrench. They're all about the neck wrenches. That move is more dangerous than the coronavirus. As right into a cover. And oh, perfect oh, right through him there. Ah, it's perfect. Oh, scoops him up, falls back with the pile driver. And another cover, perfect. Just trying to get another victory here. It's Mr. Perfect's back to the singles action. Get himself a little victory here. Mr. Perfect, of course, has went by the name Kurt Hennig in WCW in previous seasons. But due to the buyout, Stephanie McMahon given the guys permission to use their original names. Mr. Perfect. He is. As Beefcake back on him now. This has been really back and forth with these two. As Beefcake snap on the leg there. And oh, and the snap suplex. I know he's stalking him here. Is Mr. Perfect. Might be looking for that perfect plex. Connects. He's got him down. I'd say that shoulder is up though. And oh, it's definitely up now. And Mr. Perfect cannot believe that Beefcake got the shoulder up there. And oh, and a big shot in the corner. Oh, Mr. Perfect feels in control. Perfect Plex did not get the job done there. I'm going for another cover, maybe getting a little agitated now. As he's out again, and you can see Mr. Perfect getting a little frustrated. Oh, Beefcake out of it there. And oh, what a knee! What a knee! And oh, and I think he thought he had it. I said something during the Royal Rumble. I was going to call that the beefy knee or something like that. I can't remember. As oh, wait a minute, but he might be going for that signal. No, 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 going for the sleeper hold. Thought he might be going for his neck breaker, but no, the sleeper hold is locked in, and he's got nowhere to go. And Beefcake got him. And Beefcake. Mr. Perfect looked like he had it in control. It's hard to believe during the late 80s, early 90s. The DDT, the pile driver, the neck breaker, the sleeper hold. These were dangerous moves, man. These were finishing maneuvers. Fast forward to the Attitude Era, especially to the modern day. These moves are just basic, normal moves. The DDT is the one that annoys me. To me, the DDT should be a finishing maneuver. Think about it. You're getting you put in a headlock and smashed into the ground. It's a dangerous move, same as a pile driver. Well, anyway, people, a victory for Brutus the Barber Beefcake. That is not what Mr. Perfect wanted on his return to singles action. Well, singles action here. As here comes the former European champion, but he is the television champion. Eddie Guerrero won the TV title from Rey Mysterio Jr. a week ago. It sold out, but he lost the European Championship to his nephew, Chavo Guerrero, at the Royal Rumble last night. And well, he's going to go one-on-one with a man who failed last night as well. Christian, and probably the shortest but still yet enjoyable ladder matches I've ever seen. He failed to get the Intercontinental Championship from Edge. Not that Christian didn't put it on the line. He ran up that ladder and jumped to the outside. But he ended up getting taken down. He got thrown off the ladder. Edge pulled it down. Edge and Christian, they are finished. Edge said no matter what, he was done. Christian asked Stephanie McMahon for a chance to prove himself tonight, to prove he is behind WCW banner. And Christian said, give me Eddie Guerrero. Now, I think Christian meant give me Eddie Guerrero and a shot at the TV title, but Stephanie said, I'll give you Eddie Guerrero in a non-title match. You've got to beat him and earn it first. So Christian was wanting a title shot tonight, but not getting it. He's got to earn it first. And well, we always... Oh, he got caught there. Took down the former European champion with a European uppercut. Well, people, we do premieres with just about every video now. In the comments, what do you think of the Super Brawl main event? Fatal 4-way. Jericho defending against Austin, Triple H and Randy Savage. Should be an interesting main event at Super Brawl. We'll get there at some point. Hopefully sooner rather than later. Although I've been getting these videos up and rolling again, so... Plus, I'm right into it now as well. WrestleMania season, always good. Oh, God knows what's going to happen with WrestleMania now. And, oh, wait a minute. And they're all coming out the wrong way. That's fantastic. And, well, Chavos came out here, and Christian doesn't actually look too happy that Chavos came out. As Eddie with the roll-up. And, oh, man. Well, Eddie Guerrero there. Chavo actually just about helped his uncle. It's Christian back on his feet here. And, oh, nobody home. It's Christian back on him again. Goes around and takes him down. As Eddie. And, oh, and the back elbow there. As Christian. Little flip over there into the cover. Eddie staying on him here. The side suplex there takes him down. And well, the new European champion, Chavo Guerrero, completely outsmarted his Uncle Eddie at the Royal Rumble. As well, Christian got to do a bit of proving himself here. And oh, the neck breaker there. And oh wait, Christian, what's Christian doing? Top rope. And Christian in the top rope. And Christian with the frog splash to Eddie Guerrero. And Chavel's trying to tell Christian to do something. He's telling him, finish him off, and he's allowed himself to get distracted. What a German suplex that was. Chavel's trying to tell Christian, finish it off, finish him off. There's Eddie. And Eddie launches him to the outside. And oh, where's Eddie going? Eddie Guerrero. Top rope. There's Eddie. Eddie. Oh, and he missed there. And Chavo trying to get in his way there, but Eddie jumps past him. And Eddie Guerrero, as Chavo was trying to get in his way, inverted suplex. No. Rope break there. Christian hand on the rope. I know Eddie Guerrero is fired up here. He is fired up here. As Eddie. Eddie Guerrero. And oh, he's looking. He's looking for these amigos here. That's one. That's two. And there's the three. And all right, Chavo's got the referee here. Eddie Guerrero's. Well, Eddie's just. Yeah, Eddie's going top rope. This is what happened the other week. Top rope. Eddie Guerrero. Frog splash. As Chavo's still got the official here. Eddie Guerrero's got this match won. But that doesn't matter. Chavo has got the referee. There you go, Eddie. If you'd stayed on Nitro, stayed with WCW, it'd be you getting some help here. As Eddie going up top again here. And oh, what a senton! And oh, the move made famous. Right, and Christian's got to get out of this. Eddie Guerrero made this move. Oh, he got his foot on the bottom rope. And Eddie Guerrero, man, he knows I've had this match won. He knows. As he picks Christian up here, Christian. But you got a smack in there. As Christian jumps into the cover here. Got to take more than that. As Christian, and Christian's got Eddie. The unprettier connects. Centre of the ring, and Christian's got the leg hooked. 1, 2, and Christian beats the television champion single-handed. Christian getting the job done. And Christian might just have earned himself a shot at the television championship. Right here, Chavo, man, he nearly cost Christian. Eddie landed the three amigos. He landed the frog splash, but it wasn't enough to keep Christian down. Christian fought back, landed the unprettier, and Christian knows he's earned himself a title shot. Stephanie said if he wanted a title shot, he had to win. And Christian might just have earned himself a shot at Eddie Guerrero. A shot at the TV title. And Christian wanted to prove himself, and that's what he done. Well, Booker T, he begged and pleaded to be put in the Royal Rumble match. And Stephanie said, fine, but if you don't win the Rumble, you are going even further down the card. And Booker T, who had to face Al Snow last week, he got the victory. Almost, he had a little bump in the road, but he did get it done. And Booker T, the man who's done everything in this universe. He's held it all. He's done it all. Former tag team champion with his brother. He's been TV champion, hardcore champion, United States champion. He won the WCW title twice. And Booker T is now pretty much at the bottom of the card. Stephanie was not happy at him losing the title to Chris Jericho, failing to retain it. It sold out in that triple threat match against Jericho and Austin. And he failed to win the Royal Rumble. So Booker T tonight is going one-on-one. And it's Kai and Tai. And we believe it is Funaki that he will be facing here. Funaki, who did compete in the Royal Rumble. We got a little flashback, him and Test. They were colliding with each other. Funaki Mania almost ran wild. Taka actually had a pretty good match last week with Rey Mysterio. Well, here we go. And this is not what Booker T wants. I think we all know Booker T, he wants Jericho in a rematch. He wants... I'm pretty sure if you were to ask Booker T, he'd be the first to say, I believe I should be going to Super Brawl. I should be going after Jericho, but... Well, he had his rematch. He lost the belt on an episode of Nitro. He got his rematch. It sold out. The Royal Rumble was his chance to get a shot at a heavyweight title again. And he failed. As Booker T kicked back there. And, oh, did Funaki just hurt himself hitting Booker T? Well, Funaki taking it to Booker T. I actually think this is messing with Booker T's head. As, oh, man, just nearly took Funaki's head off. Oh, Stephanie obviously made this match. Putting Booker T in the ring with Funaki, telling him he has to start from the bottom and work his way back up. I will admit, a little unfair, but he is the one who lost the championship. As out Funaki, ducks under. And snap down. Tell you one thing, don't underestimate Kai and Tai. We saw the match that Taka put on with Rey Mysterio Jr. And Funaki, we've seen what he can do as well, especially in a Rumble. Oh, Booker T caught him there. And oh, right into the corner, head first there's Funaki. Going to try and get onto him now. You imagine Funaki pulled this off. This would put Booker T way down the card. We'll just have him here next week fighting a mop. And Booker T looking a little agitated. Just choking here. As Funaki caught him, no! And he's got him tied up, and Booker T almost got caught. And Booker T sent to the corner. There's a big tornado DDT there. No! Booker T, you're getting caught. Oh, I actually don't know. I mean, I expected this to be a squash, but nope. Funaki is all over. Booker T is not right in the head. I think Stephanie is completely demoralised Booker T. As look at Funaki go against a former world champion as he bulldogs him. And look at Funaki go! Oh, this would be so bad for Booker T. As he's got him again! Oh! Booker T, you're about to get defeated by Funaki! Oh my god, Booker T lost to Funaki. Oh, I thought this would have been a squash match. Oh god. Booker T, what's he doing here? Funaki's off on a handshake. Oh god! As Booker T just dropped it. Oh, and down goes Taka, and Booker T not happy. Oh, Booker T. And oh, the heel kick there. And Booker T, the handshake was offered. Booker T not accepting that one. That is for damn sure. As Booker T now. And Booker T is laying in to Funaki right now. And oh! And oh god, and going after Taka on the outside. As Booker T. Oh, big spine buster there on the outside. As Booker T. Oh god, that bookends connected there. And oh, he's not finished. He's not finished. Oh, there's the axe kick. And Booker T just laid out Funaki and Taka Kai after the upset victory for Funaki. Look at that spine buster, man. God. And then Funaki got taken down as well. Booker T not happy at this one. And Booker T, the upset. And Funaki laid him. Oh, man. Well, Booker T not happy. As well, he's still going to leave us with a spinner Rooney. I guess he feels like a winner again, but he was not happy at the end of that. And he just laid Kai out. And well, we're being joined by Kurt Angle here, who was laid out with the British Bulldog last week. A lot of you people know what I tried. I wanted to call out the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. But instead of coming out here and standing in front of me like a man, he instead decided to insult you fans. I got attacked by Davey Boy, the British Bulldog, last week. I wanted to call out Bret. Out of sheer respect, I wanted to challenge Bret the Hitman Hart to a match. But Bret the Hitman Hart was too much of a coward to look me in the eye. Ah, well, wait a minute. You ask and you shall receive. As here comes the WCW United States Champion, Bret the Hitman Hart. Well, I don't think he likes being pretty much called a coward. That is for damn sure. As Bret the Hitman Hart is out here. He does not look too happy. Oh, what a surprise, out here again. Right, Kurt, I'm face to face with you. Actually, you know what? Before you even say anything, let me guess. You don't like the fact a Canadian holds the United States Championship, right? That's it, right? Oh, God, Bret. No, it's nothing to do with that. I wanted to challenge Bret Hart to a match. Me and Bret, one-on-one. But you couldn't do it like a man. Instead, you got one of your boys to attack me. I didn't send anyone out here. Davey done that on his own. But you know something, Kurt? I don't think that's a bad idea. What don't you think's a bad idea? What, me and Davey? No, Kurt. You and the Foundation. Right, you beat my little brother Owen. Okay? You beat Owen. You need to beat every member of the Hart Foundation before you can face me. Ha! What a surprise. Alright, we can do this anytime. Anytime, you said. Well, that sounds like a good idea. How about right here, right now, you versus Jim Neidhart. Right now, that will be number 2 for you. You need to beat Jim Neidhart. Then you need to beat Bulldog. You need to beat Pillman before you get a shot at the best there is. Alright, Bret. I've not got my wrestling gear on. I don't care. Get your boy out here. Let's do this. Alright. So we've got a challenge on our hands. Alright, Kurt. Accepted. If you want a shot at me, you need to beat every member. Well, I think we're about to have an impromptu match right now. Alright, Kurt's in the ring. Bret walked up the ramp to... Well, here we go. And they're all coming out. Bret going up to the stage. And Jim Neidhart, there's British Bulldog Owen Hart. Kurt Angle has already defeated Owen Hart one-on-one. British Bulldog laid him out last week. He's going to have to beat British Bulldog as well as Brian Pillman before he can get his hands on Bret the Hitman Hart. But right now, he needs to beat the Anvil, Jim Neidhart. Well, Kurt Angle is not dressed to compete here. He's been put into this one, but you know something? I'm the first to admit, don't take anything away from him. You better believe Kurt Angle can go when called upon. There's Kurt Angle here. Oh, Neidhart catching him. These guys are all trained in a dungeon, believe me. They all know mat technique. Kurt Angle is a former world champion in his own right. Watch out for that shoulder pinch. That is the most dangerous move. We know that. As old Kurt Angle. Oh, didn't hold the pin there though. You see Bulldog. He's right there. Kurt Angle and British Bulldog. That'll be an interesting one. A little US, UK action. No big German there. Well, we've already seen one hell of an upset tonight. So I firmly believe anyone can win in this game. I mean, Booker T's got like an overall of like 88. Funaki's overall is like 68. How he won that, I do not know. He wasn't meant to, but obviously what happened next was a little impromptu decision that I decided to make. That's what we like about this universe. Just because something doesn't necessarily go perfect. Just look at Kurt Angle. He's trying to plan out here because he knows he's not dressed in his ring gear. He knows the foundations at ringside. He's got to play it smart. And no big shot there. You might not think it, but not having that ring gear on, not having his own stuff, wearing these baggier clothes, that will be uncomfortable to Kurt Angle. Although right now he's looking rather alright. Well, Kurt Angle can beat Jim Neidhart. That'll be 2 down. 2 to go. And a big tornado DDT. He's already defeated little brother Owen. There's Kurt Angle. Still staying on him here. Shot to the inside of the leg as Kurt Angle springing off the middle rope there. And spotting the ankle there. As Neidhart though sweeps under. And again, right into the shoulder. Loving that move. Kurt Angle staying on him though, pulling that leg out. Neidhart rolling under the bottom rope. The ring awareness. How great would that have been if Neidhart had just collided into Bret and Owen and knocked them over. That would have been great. Day of Reckoning in Nintendo GameCube. That was the only game that stuff like that would happen, and it was brilliant. Used to love it. Used to be able to do all kinds of crazy double team moves in that. It was brilliant. As Kurt Angle is top rope here. Oh, I thought he was maybe going to go moonsault, but maybe the angle not looking too good. Opted to just drop an elbow. A flying elbow drop, and he's going to follow it up now with some German suplexes. Holding on here. And Kurt Angle throwing Neidhart about, and on. Bret's on the apron. Now Bret Hart, make sure Kurt Angle doesn't get this. He's got the cover in. And well, Kurt Angle is stalking Jim Neidhart now. And Kurt Angle goes around, and the Olympic Slam connects. And Bret Hart's trying to shout at the referee, but Kurt Angle gets it. And that is 2 down for Kurt Angle. Jim Neidhart taken down. Bret trying to get involved there, but it is done. 2 down, 2 to go. Well, this man, what he done to poor little Billy Kidman last week. And the World Wrestling Federation tries to make out like we're the bad guys. Billy Kidman done absolutely nothing to The Undertaker. And Undertaker absolutely destroyed him last week. There was no reason for it whatsoever. Undertaker, we understand he wants his hands on Vampiro. He wants to know where he is. Vampiro stuck his nose in his business, and believe me, it's going to happen sooner rather than later. And believe me again, when that happens, The Undertaker, Vampiro, they'll go to a war. You all know it. You know it's going to happen. There's going to be a war between these two. You're gonna pay. I love that song. And well, this could be an interesting one actually. Undertaker versus Lex Luger. Pink panties and all. Did you get them from your mother? Well, Lex Luger he's had a little break. Came back at the Royal Rumble. Saw him and Scott Hall mix it up. But Lex Luger managed to take out The Undertaker in that match. Undertaker wasn't too happy. Undertaker was asked if he'd be interested in this match tonight. He said yes. Undertaker said he's going to be on WCW each week until he finds Vampiro. He said he whooped Billy Kidman last week. Well, here we go. Lex Luger, a big guy. And oh, Undertaker though just ducked under his arm and took him down. Undertaker in no mood. And oh, big shot there by Luger. Couldn't take Undertaker down though. Don't think Undertaker and Luger ever really mixed it up. They went in WWF together, but I don't believe they truly collided. Don't get me wrong, I might be wrong. My wrestling knowledge prior 95, 96 isn't the greatest. I'm one of those fans that got into wrestling in the Attitude Era and... Oh, no, wait a minute. And it is the wrong way round again. Oh, what's going on? As Luger's in the ring here and... Vampiro! And Vampiro! I can't play as him, shit. Because it's the wrong way round. This is messing up my story. It's Undertaker, everyone's down. Still can't change. That's just messed this match right up. Why would Vampiro drop Lex Luger? As Undertaker's on his feet here. And he's looking up the ramp. As Luger's up, Luger. As Undertaker puts him down here, and Undertaker... Well, Undertaker took him down here. It's Undertaker. And oh, well, Undertaker didn't give a crap, does he? Vampiro, and Undertaker's irate that Vampiro just got involved in his match. But why did he drop Luger? What was the point in dropping Luger? Look at Undertaker. Undertaker is angry right now. What a shot to the gut. And Undertaker is not happy right now. Undertaker has lost it here. He is beating the hell out of Luger, who got absolutely dropped by Vampiro. And Undertaker has lost it. Absolutely lost it. What the hell? As Undertaker. And Undertaker again in the corner here with these elbow strikes. The Undertaker has lost his mind. Undertaker just seeing Vampiro. As Undertaker now, as Lex Luger's been trying to get back into this, but he no idea where he is right now. And oh God. As Undertaker. And Undertaker round the throat of Lex Luger. Choke slam. As he hooks the leg. And the Undertaker just pinned Lex Luger. Thanks to Vampiro. Damn this game, and it's still weird glitches. It's actually the wrong way round than it used to be. It's still wrong, but it's... Oh, morons that make this game. Worst thing is, which other gaming company would you rather see make this game? They are all terrible. What gaming company is not absolutely awful right now?
Here is your winner.
And well, Undertaker and no, wait a minute, Undertaker, was he playing at? Undertaker stripping the table here. And Undertaker with Lex Luger. I've got a sneaky feeling. We know what's coming. Is Undertaker. And Undertaker dropping an elbow. Sorry, I'm just making sure. As Undertaker wanting him on his feet here. And big shot by Undertaker. And Undertaker. No. It's been split up here. We know what he's going for. Undertaker going to put Luger through that announcer's table. But WCW officials and security stopping it from happening. He was going to do what he done to Billy Kidman. Well, Vampiro, Undertaker said that Vampiro cannot play mind games with The Undertaker. I beg to differ, because I think Vampiro is in The Undertaker's head. And well, these are two men that the WCW fans, they want to know who hired the APA to get involved at Sold Out in that match between Goldberg and Scott Steiner. Who hired the APA to attack both men, but in the end put Scott Steiner into the cover? Who is responsible for doing that? People want answers. People want to know. APA are saying it is confidential. But right now, as advertised on Twitter, Bradshaw and Goldberg are going one-on-one tonight. The Twitter link is down below. I'll always post little screenshots of some matches that are coming your way on a show. You can keep your eye out, give me your opinion on Twitter of what you think's coming. It's just a way of showing some support to the channel and following little things. Whenever I remember to actually post stuff, because I never do. As well, Goldberg. He was on the losing end to Scott Steiner, who I've not seen since Sold Out. He was getting his ass whooped in that match.
And his opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in
And well, Goldberg.
70 pounds, Goldberg.
This man wants to know who hired the APA. Because the truth is, we don't even know. Was it somebody in the WWF? Was it someone in WCW? We can kind of guess it wasn't Scott Steiner, because if Scott Steiner hired them, why would they have them beat him up? Beat up Goldberg and let Steiner get the pin. Well, he's going to get one of them one-on-one tonight. Frickin' Bradshaw as a unit are a hard team to put down. Two big, strong men. He's into the tie-up here. Bradshaw able to get a bit of strength on Goldberg to the corner. And it's a clean break. As Goldberg, though, just scoops up Bradshaw. As Bradshaw, though, takes him down. Bradshaw, as I said, he's a tough guy. And oh, until you get booted in the face. There's only a select guys from both rosters that you would say in a fight could probably match it up with Goldberg. Although to be fair, Chris Jericho whipped him, so Chris Jericho can deck Goldberg backstage, then I actually need to question if Goldberg could actually beat anybody. There's Bradshaw. Oh, Bradshaw is kind of taking it to Goldberg right now. My God, he's just kicking the hell out of him. Bradshaw treating this pretty much like a street fight. And Goldberg right back on him. As Goldberg. Well, Goldberg wants answers, that's for damn sure. And oh! No, Goldberg though just brushed that one off like it was nothing. Over the top rope he goes. Oh, picking him up here. Bradshaw though. And oh, big shot by Goldberg. And oh, ring post. Bradshaw. And oh, watch out though, as Goldberg. And Goldberg round the back here. And God, just launched him. And oh, he went right to the corner. Bradshaw. And a spear just took him down. And Goldberg, taunting here, fired up. Is picking him back. Oh, Bradshaw, desperation there. That's all I would call it. And oh, look at him bouncing on top here. I don't think he was expecting that. He's all into the cover. And no. I think Bradshaw could be a little fired up himself. As Bradshaw. Bradshaw scoops him up. Goldberg though. God! And another spear by Goldberg. Oh man. And oh, Goldberg isn't finished. He's got him up. Down. Jackhammer. No! You asshole. There's Goldberg saying, oh, you think so, Bradshaw? We said Bradshaw's a tough son of a bitch. We weren't kidding. I'll give him all the credit in the world. He's tough. But he's going up again. No, he's not. Clothesline from hell. And Goldberg gets the shoulder up. Oh my God, that came from nowhere. Bradshaw, man, these two are having a fight. As Goldberg, oh no, up, over, down. And oh, I think Goldberg might be fired up now. As Goldberg These two are actually beating the hell out of each other. He's off the ropes, back, body drop. And a spinebuster of his own. And I think Goldberg is looking to deliver a third spear to Bradshaw here. God! And he's looking to deliver a jackhammer as Goldberg gets him up. Oh, another jackhammer! That's got to do it this time. It's over. And Goldberg. My God. Bradshaw, credit where it's due. Because he took it. He took some hits. He kicked out of a jackhammer. And Goldberg kicked out with a clothesline from hell. But a third spear and a second jackhammer finished that one off. And Goldberg screaming, "Who hired you?" He's screaming at him right now. He wants to know who hired. Oh, what a shot. And oh, he's looking at him on the outside. He's looking at Farouk. As even Farouk's trying to tell him it was just a job, my man. It was just a job. And he doesn't give a crap if it was just a job. He wants to know who hired the APA to attack him. It's Goldberg. Assaulting Farouk here. He's climbing in the hard way, apparently. As Bradshaw is bailing, he's out of here. Is picking up Farouk. And Goldberg wants answers. Goldberg wants to know who hired the APA to get involved in his match. And yep, Stephanie's still part of that faction. I keep meaning to take Stephanie out so Triple H won't come out with Stephanie like this. Oh, I keep forgetting. And well, Stephanie McMahon Helmsley, the owner, the principal owner of WCW, and Triple H, of course, her husband, her business partner, the former World Wrestling Federation champion. He failed to get that back at the Royal Rumble, but he has just went and put himself in the WCW World title picture now. And well, this man is back. And he's on the same page with Stephanie. Who'd have thunk it? Well, Macho Madness, Randy Savage. He's been put right into the title picture. He's went away, got himself jacked up. And he's back. And Triple H opting to make it a fatal four-way at Super Brawl and telling Savage, you're more than welcome. Triple H just wants the titles back on the right show. I think Triple H knows he's out of the WWF title picture. And well, how the hell are Jericho and Austin going to work together? Even that's one I'm not sure of. As Chris Jericho, the WCW World Heavyweight Champion. telling Austin he's done what he couldn't, become WCW champion. And well, Chris Jericho, I'll admit, I didn't think he'd retain. I still think, man, what would have happened? Everyone knows if you watch the Rumble, you know I was trying to make Goldberg win. I had a plan. Plan went out the window, and I've got to admit, it would have been very interesting if Jericho had won, because the main event at WrestleMania would have been the 2 world titles on the line, so that would have been very, very interesting. Would have been Jericho and Hogan, which has got history in itself. Jericho and Hogan have collided before. And well, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Been on WCW the last few weeks, targeting Booker T, getting the match made with Booker T, but then Jericho took the opportunity to get in on it as well. Jericho ended up being the champion out of it. And he's right, he did pin Austin in that triple threat match. He did eliminate Austin in that Royal Rumble match. And Austin stunned Jericho back at the start of the show. These 4 men will go at it in a fatal 4-way at Super Brawl. Triple H stacking the odds against the champion. As Jericho and Triple H starting things off here. And there's the usual WWE 2K, let's make it sound like Triple H is beloved. To be fair, he is, we all like him. Done his fair share of bidding over the years though, but I'd say he's making up for it with the NXT until Vince McMahon biddies every person on the main roster. Anyone see the news today? Saudi Arabia has offered WWE $75 million if WrestleMania gets cancelled. They can host it in Saudi Arabia. As Jericho, lovely sit out Tiger Bomb there. The atmosphere at these Saudi shows are terrible. Can you imagine WrestleMania there? As Austin in now, Austin Triple H. Seen them go at it plenty of a time. And Triple H as Austin, a thumb to the eye there, and and a knee right in the gut. Austin with the dirty tactics there on Triple H, the business partner of the owner, Stephanie, who is at ringside. Sure, she'll be enjoying a little sandwich with the #1 contenders tonight. 2 men she knows so well. Who thinks that happened? You know what I'm talking about. As Triple H hits Austin back down. As Austin onto Macho Man now. Jericho Macho Man, that'd be an interesting meet-up. And the neck wrench, the brutal neck wrench on Stone Cold Steve Austin. Macho Man got a chance to slot himself right back into the main event picture. Over the last year through Season 2, Macho Man was trying to prove he still had it. Felt like he was losing it. Maybe a little time away is what he needed. As Austin, without press on Macho Man, laying in with the right hands. Aye, Macho Man is busted open. And Stone Cold Steve Austin's wasted no time on Randy Savage here. And a Stone Cold Stunner, man. Steve Austin is in no mood as he just laid out Savage. Triple H watching Savage kicked out with a stunner. Busted open, no idea where he is. As Savage able to slide round there. And he's going to quickly fire Austin across the ring. Referee takes a bump. And there's the tag to Triple H. And Triple H now pulling Austin down on the ropes. Savage shouting abuse at Austin while it's happening. And Stephanie mouthing off to Austin now as well. Triple H going to take advantage of it. And Triple H follows up with a big spine buster there. And I think he was thinking pedigree, but Austin... And Austin laying in with the rights and Triple H. Plenty of history between them. Caught with the backbreaker though. And big shot there. And Austin's cut now as well. And Jericho breaking that one as all. Savage comes up behind Jericho. Jericho lands on his feet. And big forearm shot there. Just floored Randy Savage. Look at Triple H though. Triple H catching Austin. And the pedigree is Stone Cold Steve Austin. And the leg is hooked. Jericho's right back into the ring though to break that one too. And Triple H went for a cheap shot, did not work. As Jericho now going after Randy Savage on the outside, trying to wrap him up in something, I'm not sure, as Triple H. Triple H sees blood, he is targeting it. Now these four men will meet in a fatal four-way, might be tag partners tonight, but even Triple H and Randy Savage, that ain't going to last for long. Jericho coming in to break that again there. Austin is gushing. Wait, Austin. And Austin with a cloverleaf locked in. And I don't think Triple H expected that. And he's able to force out of it. Jericho doesn't know if he's coming or going. There's Austin. And Triple H, almost a 2-for-1 there. And Austin needs to make a tag, but I think he's refusing to tag in. And there's that knee. That sit out knee for up top with the spine buster. Right, Austin's just refusing to tag Jericho. And Jericho's having to... and Austin, Jericho got confused. And Austin able to get the shoulder up. When I saw Jericho bounce to the right there, I didn't know what was happening. And Triple H looking at Austin. He knows Austin's a hard one to put away. Unless you do a running forearm to him, because that's all Jericho done. No. No, I'm not even holding a controller. I don't know how that happened. As Triple H is stalking out Austin. And he's going to look for a second pedigree here connects. And Austin is gushing blood here as Jericho is constantly having to keep saving this match. As Randy Savage this time comes up behind Jericho and takes him out. And Austin's pride, Stone Cold Steve Austin's pride constantly. And oh god man, Austin trying to go after him there, did not work. And a big right. And there's another one. Austin getting a beat down right now. Austin needs to get some common sense and make a tag. Chris Jericho constantly breaking pins, just watching Austin get beat down. As Austin went for another shot. Triple H with some martial arts there. As a clothesline takes him down. And Austin able to pull him down with the arm drag. Big shot to the back of the head. And oh, wait a minute. Austin's calling for Triple H to get up to his feet here. And Austin, Stone Cold Stunner to Triple H just like that. It's Austin. Falls into the cover. Jericho's in again here. But Savage breaks the pin this time. As Austin, and Jericho just punched him in the side of the head while Austin was holding him up. And oh wait, Austin's stalking out again here. Stone Cold Stunner for the second time. Savage is down. Stephanie's just watching. Leg hooked. 1, 2. Triple H got his shoulder up. That should have been that over. Oh my god, that should have been that over. How is Austin? Oh, we know what's going to happen now. He's going to win it with a Luther press. As Austin, Triple H, no idea where he is. Oh, oh, whoa! Small package, small package! Oh, broke up. Man, tag matches have been entertaining as of late. Rattle neck wrench! Everyone's favourite move. Oh, look at Austin, the crimson mask dripping down his chest. Randy Savage looks tired. Not been tagged in ages. I think Triple H actually just second guessed tagging in Savage. As instead he's going to go for another brutal neck wrench. Locked in again. Well, Randy Savage is tagged back in. As Macho brings him up. And Austin, though, big right. As across the ring. Randy Savage seems quite happy to tag out again. I think Savage is quite happy to watch Triple H and Austin tear each other apart. But a double team though. Jericho is screaming for the tag, but Austin just won't tag him in. And Austin and Triple H caught him from the back. Another big spine buster. Look at Triple H just looking at him. A chop there. As Austin flips him over. And Stone Cold Steve Austin's determination. You've got to tag in Chris. Chris Jericho is incredibly fresh. He's the world champion for a reason. As Austin is stalking Triple H. He could be looking to stun Triple H for a third time here. Stone Cold Stunner connects again. As Jericho charging in here, and Jericho and Triple H kicked out. Oh my god. Austin is tired. Those stunners don't have the energy in them they usually do. As into the corner, it's count along time. As Austin Still laying in with right after right, but Triple H coming back with a left. And oh, he caught that leg elbow to the knee. No, both men might have been going for. No, high knee. Is Austin delivering knees of his own? And he just collapsed and Triple H went through him. As Austin looks up, is he going to do it? He tags in Jericho. Jericho is in. And Jericho, boom, there's that elbow that pretty much KO'd Austin. It was like the Judas effect. That's pretty much, I didn't even think of that when he knocked out Austin. It sold out. He pretty much Judas affected him. As Jericho, top rope here as he's crawling, but oh, he jumped out the way. Savage is in. As old Jericho catches Savage though. And oh, Austin and Triple H are down. They are tired. They are out of it. As old Savage arm drags Jericho there. And suplex. As old Jericho busts out. Okay, I'll talk to you in about 10 minutes. As Jericho getting him down on the ropes. And choking him here. As Austin has pulled himself back up. Brutal neck wrench. As Chris Jericho. And Jericho is going to turn Savage over. He might have nowhere to go. And Savage is locked in the walls of Jericho as Triple H has just pulled himself up to the ropes. And Savage is trying to crawl. And Jericho. He lost it there, but up and right into the backbreaker. Chris Jericho is definitely much more fresh, and it's time for more count-along. Look at Austin's face there, man. He is destroyed. Savage is cut. Triple H is cut. What will a fatal four-way be like? As Jericho into the corner. No, Savage switched it out. Look at Triple H. The referee stopping him from coming in there. As he tags Triple H back in after being locked in the walls. And oh, what are these two doing here? They're going to flip Jericho up. Oh, man, he went far on that one as Triple H now catches him with a spine buster. And Triple H, that little bit of double team there just bounced Jericho. I'm shocked that never bust him open. And, oh, DDT. Got Jericho. As look at Triple H. Triple H is all over Jericho right now. And oh, Triple H is now stalking out Chris. And Triple H. No, Jericho caught him. And oh, drop toe hold into the ropes. And oh, back on him. No, caught again. As Jericho might have been going for a walls there, but he couldn't hook both legs. It's right in at the ropes anyway. God, I need to sit up and get numb bum syndrome. As Jericho. And oh, can you imagine if he makes the business partner tap it? No, Triple H was scouting it there. And another DDT. DDT is a dangerous maneuver as he's trying to get The 3 count on the DDT and almost. Austin, man, he's screaming for a tag. He's ready to come back in as Triple H is just choking Jericho right now. Oh, this match has got me hyped for the Super Brawl main event. As I think Triple H going to tag out. Savage going to come back in now. His wound, he was the first one to get busted open. His wounds got worse, but it's not as bad as Austin's. As Randy Savage might have bitten off more than he can chew. Coming back and getting in the ring with these guys. As Savage going. I don't know, he might be calling for the axe handle here. And connection. And oh, he's not done. He's not done. Randy Savage going top rope. We haven't seen a flying elbow from Savage in a little bit. Top rope. Point to the sky. Nobody home. And I think Jericho and Savage, though, able to recover. And oh, wait a minute. And Jericho, no choice, tags Austin back in. But Savage was ready for Austin. I think Austin is actually pretty out of it. And a big shot there. And another brutal neck wrench. Oh, victory via neck wrench almost happened. Back up to their feet as Austin just runs through him. Oh my God, what will the Fatal 4-Way be like? There'll be no allies. I can promise you that. Austin. Looked like he might be thinking Luthor press there, but Austin just keeps swinging for the fence. He's punching. Oh, Austin collapsing down, man. I think he's lost too much blood. It could be affecting him. Opposite, look at the speed Austin running at, man. That clothesline didn't have the power. You would have thought. Savage is crawling to the wrong corner. Oh, he's on him this time. Going right for that open wound. Oh, here we go. 1, 2. Oh, he kicked out and Jericho took down Triple H. Is the knee to the back? Oh, see if he'd called for a stunner there, it would have been done. And oh, Savage going top rope. He's missed it once, but he might be about to try it again here. Randy Savage, top rope, drives the elbow through Austin. As the leg is hooked. I don't see Jericho. Oh! My God. Savage can't believe it. He is busted just as badly as Austin now. It's Austin. And Austin got to run the ropes. That trash talk elbow. And oh wait, Austin now. He's already stunned Savage. Back at the start of the match, and God, another stunner to Savage. And Austin, leg hooked. Triple H pulling himself up, and Austin pins Savage. And Triple H is irate on the apron. Oh my God. That was, my God. Tag matches as of late have been pretty mental. Good God, we saw just about everything in this match. Outside of a lion salt, we even saw a Judas effect. Oh man. Nuts. Absolutely nuts. Stunners galore. As Chris is in his face. And oh! And Jericho! Jericho with a Stone Cold Stunner to Austin! And how do you like it? And well, there you go. A Stone Cold Stunner to Stone Cold Steve Austin. Payback for earlier tonight. Austin laid out. Triple H and Randy Savage were defeated. And Stone Cold Steve Austin got laid out with a Stone Cold Stunner. Chris Jericho rather proud of himself on that one. What goes around comes around, people. Ladies and gentlemen, like, share and subscribe. Leave those comments down below. And I will see you in the next episode.